The hidden gems you need to discover. Uncovering the best-kept secrets. You're walking past hidden treasures every day. But can you spot the diamonds in the rough? Watch this and discover how to find them. Join me as I search for hidden gems that are just waiting to shine. Can I uncover the best-kept secrets around? Cut the host in a cozy, well-lit setup, possibly surrounded by books, art, and travel memorabilia. Have you ever stumbled upon something that truly surprised you? Something that you never knew existed, but the moment you discovered it, you felt like you had found something special, something that should have been talked about more. That feeling of excitement and wonder, that's what I want to share with you today. We're talking about hidden gems that deserve way more attention than they're getting. Whether it's an underrated travel destination, a forgotten book, a mind-blowing music genre, or a film that never got the recognition it deserved. Today's journey is about uncovering the unexpected. Why we miss out on hidden gems. We're all guilty of it. We stick to what we know, what's familiar, what's popular. We scroll through social media, and we're bombarded with the same trending places, the same bestsellers, the same viral songs. It's easy to believe that those are the only things worth experiencing. But the truth, some of the most amazing things in life are hidden in plain sight. And if you step just a little outside the mainstream, you'll find that the world is full of surprises. Hidden travel destinations that will leave you in awe. Let's start with travel. We all hear about Paris, Rome, and Tokyo. But what about the places that don't make it onto every travel influencer's bucket list? Take the tiny town of Giethoorn in the Netherlands. This place looks like it was plucked straight out of a fairy tale. No roads, just canals, bridges, and thatched roof houses surrounded by lush greenery. Imagine exploring this picturesque village by boat, gliding through the water as the sun sets. And the best part, no overcrowded tourist spots. Or how about Hallstatt, Austria? It's a stunning lakeside town nestled in the Alps, and while it's famous in some circles, it's still one of those places that feels like a hidden wonder when you visit. It has breathtaking mountain views, charming streets, and a deep history that goes back thousands of years. But maybe you're looking for something even more offbeat. Ever heard of Setenil de las Bodegas in Spain? This village is built directly into massive rock formations, creating homes and restaurants that feel like they're carved straight from the cliffs. A place like this doesn't just offer beauty, it tells a story. And if you're into the more mystical side of things, have you heard of Derinkuyu in Turkey? It's an entire underground city that once housed thousands of people. Imagine walking through an ancient, multi-level city, hidden beneath the earth, filled with tunnels and secret chambers. Movies that deserve more recognition now. Let's talk about film. Every year, we get the same big Hollywood blockbusters, the Oscar contenders, and the billion-dollar franchises. But there's a whole world of independent cinema that often goes unnoticed. One of my personal favorites is The Fall 2006. This film is visually stunning, with breathtaking cinematography shot in over 20 different countries. It's the kind of movie that feels like stepping into a dream, yet so few people have heard of it. Then there's The Man from Earth 2007, a low-budget sci-fi film that relies entirely on dialogue and ideas rather than special effects. It tells the story of a man who claims to be 14,000 years old, and as his friends challenge him, the film unravels deep philosophical and existential questions. No CGI, no explosions, just an absolutely mind-bending story. And if you're into horror, check out Lake Mungo 2008. Unlike typical horror movies filled with jump scares, this film builds an eerie psychological tension that sticks with you long after the credits roll. The most unique music you've never heard of. Music is another area where hidden gems exist in abundance. Ever heard of musique concrète? This genre, which dates back to the 1920s, uses recorded sounds like nature, city noise, and even everyday objects as raw material to create compositions. It's unlike anything you've ever heard before, and it paved the way for modern electronic music. Then there's Tuvan throat singing from Mongolia. This ancient form of singing allows vocalists to produce multiple tones at once, creating haunting, ethereal harmonies that sound otherworldly. And if you love jazz, you should check out Björn Svensson Trio (ST), a Swedish jazz group that blended classical, rock, and electronic influences to create something entirely unique. They're not as mainstream as Miles Davis or John Coltrane, but their music is breathtaking. Art that pushes boundaries now. Let's talk about art. You might have seen the famous works of Picasso or Van Gogh, but have you heard of Petra Kortreit? She's a digital artist who uses artificial intelligence to create dreamlike, surreal landscapes. Her work blurs the line between technology and traditional artistry, and it's absolutely stunning. Or what about Bosco Sodi? This Mexican artist creates highly textured, almost volcanic-looking paintings that you can't help but want to touch. His works look like living, breathing landscapes. And then there's the Library of Lost Books, an incredible digital archive that collects forgotten books from history. Many of these books were thought to be lost forever, but now, thanks to digitization, we can explore them again. It's like stepping into a literary time machine. The challenge: go find your own hidden gems. So, what does all of this mean for you? It's a challenge to look beyond what's trending, beyond the mainstream recommendations. Explore something new. Maybe it's an unknown travel destination, an indie film, a forgotten piece of music, or a long-lost book. If we always stick to what's familiar, we miss out on the magic of discovery. And that's what makes Hidden Gems so special, the thrill of finding something that feels uniquely yours. I hope today's video has shown you that there's so much more out there than what we see on the surface. There are hidden gems waiting to be discovered, waiting to shine. And I'd love to hear from you. What are some hidden gems that you've discovered? Share them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, check out my last video, where I explore some of my favorite underrated travel destinations. Until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop uncovering the hidden treasures of the world.